Hello guys, we're on Modern Warfare today. Um, Balls, where are you? Okay. So, for all you guys who don't know, I used to go to a private Christian school, and so I thought I'd just tell a few stories of, like, some of the things I experienced growing up, just miscellaneous things, why I left, for instance. So, the first reason is why I left. So, there used to be a teacher. Dude was unprofessional as hell. Like, one of the worst teachers I've ever had. He was my math teacher. The dude was like, he was actually like a business teacher that the school had just been like, yeah, you can do the job because you're a business guy, because you do like business and you know how to do accounting and stuff. So we're gonna stick you in as like a grade 8 math teacher. Dude was so unprofessional though. Like he literally just taught right out of the book. And he would very frequently mark things down as wrong. But the stupid part about all of it, Jesus, ow, is that he would teach out of the book, but then when he would mark something as wrong and it'd be obviously right, he clearly played favorites, cause he would mark my stuff down as wrong and my friends would give like the exact same answer, and that would be right. Like he'd mark things down for me as wrong, even though my friends, they'd give the same answer and he'd mark them down as right. Whenever I go and, debate this stuff with him, he'd always just be like, who's the teacher here? Who's the teacher here? I'm the teacher, I know better than you. Even though it was very clear that he was marking the wrong things down. Dude was just a total jerk in general. There was a time where we had, a field trip that we were going on. Since he was my homeroom teacher, we had to give our permission forms to him. So he comes through the bus that we're all sitting on, and he's like, yeah, everyone hand me your permission forms. And so I handed him my permission form, and so he took my permission form, he took the kid behind me's permission form, he also took the kid in front of me's permission form. And the thing is that, so I'm chilling on this bus now, and a few minutes later, not even a few minutes later, the student council comes by and they're like, yo, you haven't handed in your permission form yet. So I'm sitting here no, I handed in to Mr. So-and-so, because I don't want to say their name. And here I am sitting, so I'm sitting here with this kid behind me, and they don't have any of our permission forms. They don't have any of our permission forms. And we're we just handed it to him, and they're like, sorry, we won't let you on the field trip because your permission form isn't in. And so we're like, yeah, go tell Mr. So-and-so. The thing is that, he just played ignorant. I never got a permission form from you guys. I don't know what you're talking about. So I'm guessing he just didn't want, to, mess with us. Because he, we didn't exactly get along with him, me, the kid in front and behind me. Anyhow, so the student council is here with me. They're telling me, hey, you have to get off this bus. We don't have your permission form. You have to stay here at the school. And so I'm sitting here just yeah, no, I have handed the permission form. Call my dad if you really want, if you want actual proof. He'll tell you. He'll just straight up tell you he signed a permission form. And they're like, nah, you have to get off the bus. Anyhow, so I'm sitting there being stubborn, refusing to get off this bus. Same thing with the kid behind and in front of me, because we all knew. We all handed in our permission forms. We all knew. Anyhow, so not even 15 minutes later, one of the student council members came to me and was like, yo, we did find your permission form. It was in the recycling bin. That was kind of the first flag of me going, okay, yeah, I don't really like this guy. And so there was a test where I literally got a 20%, even though I had all the same answers. And I brought this to the principal, and the principal just did not give a crap. Well, he's just yeah, I'm too busy. I need to talk with parents and stuff. So I'm sitting here just this teacher's being an asshole, abusing his power, and you, the principal, aren't doing anything about it. On top of that, he's the chairman of the board. That's the head the head of the school that make all the decisions and stuff. He's the chairman of that or something like that. And so this all of the stuff that he does is directly affecting the school, which is what kind of ticked me off the most. It's you're the principal, you have a shitty teacher. He's ruining your reputation, because he's not just ruining... I ran out of bullets. He's not just ruining my experience here at the school, he's ruining everyone else's as well. I whiffed all those shots. It's not just me he's messing with, it's also like a bunch of other kids. And I think all of those kids at the end of that year that he was messing with also left as well, because they didn't want to deal with that stuff anymore. I don't know, that dude was just really stupid. Not really the greatest teacher of all time. If any teacher was bottom of like my teacher tier list, that would be him right there. It was so annoying just to deal with that guy. One of the other... Oh, that's a door. Oh. No, close that. Give me my gun. No, give me my gun. Ah, I'm stunned. Another one of the reasons why I left in the first place as well at that school is just like, as you can tell with the principal not doing anything for that one teacher, they didn't really care as to what teachers like actually taught classes. I think they had a music teacher teaching social studies, the elementary music teacher teaching high school music, which is totally different thing. They had a science teacher teaching woodworking, a woodworking teacher teaching science, business teacher teaching math. They had, I think, a gym teacher teaching French, if I can remember correctly. Yeah, what that school did was just a total gong show. The elementary school was fine. High school was not the greatest. On top of that, there's also a case as well. This was like even before I met the math teacher. There was a case where, before even the math, because I have ADD. I like take medication for it and everything. The whole reason why my parents stuck me in the school in the first place is because of that ADD. So I was very high energy as a kid, and what made my parents pick the school in the first place was the fact that so I'd have like plenty of people like on me, like to like, you know, kind of help me with my issues of not being able to really focus for long. What pissed me off the most back then, before I met that math teacher, was we were supposed to do the SATs, not an SAT, CAT. It's pretty much like, it's an assessment to just make sure teachers are doing their jobs. I think it might be exclusively private school, but I'm not sure. Public school kids might do it as well. But yeah, we had to do the CATs. Anyway, I was finished the CATs at the time. At this point, I'm grade 8, so I'm at this point where I don't really need the LRC anymore because I know what I'm doing. Also, I just recently started taking the medication for the ADD as well. So because of that, I was kind of mellow, and I didn't really need the LRC teachers anymore. And so at the time, I'd completely finished those CATs. At the time, I knew I was going to go even before I met that math teacher. The reason why I knew that, this LRC teacher just straight up told me I was finished it. Everyone else hadn't yet. And she was like, yeah, you need more time to finish it. You're slower than the other kid. What the hell's that supposed to mean, man? Like, are you implying that I'm, like, mentally deficient, that I can't think straight? Like, that's not the case. That's not what ADD is. Like, ADD just means that I have, like, high energy and that I can't stay on one task for too long because I get really bored. It's not like I can't do stuff. Like, right now, I'm talking and I'm playing this game. But apparently to her, I was, like, some sort of, like, to call me mentally slow, that was kind of insulting, especially in front of the entire class as well. Like, this wasn't like I just straight up told her, yeah, I'm finished, I don't need it, and she's like, you need more time though, you're not as fast as the other kid, you're not as mentally fast as the other kids, is what she said. Why are you so stupid? You had 4 attempts. 4. After talking to one of my friends, like, he corrected me. You're not as sharp as the other kids. That's what she said. Not any of this. I don't know why I was saying that. Beats me. Get it right. I don't know why it took you 4 attempts to mess it up horribly. It's still rude. But bro, get it right. I guess I was talking and it hurt to think. You're dumb, idiot. Yeah, anyhow, that just really ticked me off. So I knew I was going to leave even before I met that math teacher. And that math, the case with the math teacher kind of just sealed the nail in the coffin. Like, I knew I wanted to leave, and then, like, when I met him, I'm like, yeah, I'm leaving. This place is a joke. Woo! I'm back. So, me, in my infinite wisdom, forgot to record an outro. I'm amazing. So I have to do it now. Thank you, Gabe. You're the greatest. So these were a few little, it was a rant. It was just a rant. There was a bunch of other footage, but this video would have been like a half hour long. Cause like the raw footage in itself was like 2 hours long. I'm lucky I made it down to 10 minutes. Cause like that one thing, it was just a rant. I'm gonna be honest, I was just ranting. Hopefully something good came out of it. I'm hoping my editing skills didn't suck there. Probably did. Hopefully my editing skills can save that to some degree. And God. I like how I did this for a whole school project and it just turned into like me killing 2 birds with 1 stone, making a YouTube video out of this. I'm probably getting an F on this project. Anyway, if you like the video, do what you want. You're your own person. Yay, democracy. Stay tuned for more. It's spring break now, so hopefully I can do some more videos. If not, I'm sorry. So anyhow, I hope to see you guys later. Peace. Like and subscribe or something. I don't know.